This Coyote actually took all my dog's toys.
Oh, so we will be adding more power to this car, but check this out. So before this video gets started, I do want to mention that we just dropped some brand new exclusive white R8 hoodies. And of course, you got the business in the front and party in the back with the twin Terpskis back there. These suckers are super fire. So if you want to copy one of these and have the baddest hoodie around, be sure to visit goonzquad.com. But as of right now, let's get to the video.
But this right here is a VF Engineering supercharger.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the original Goon Squad garage, and today we're going to continue working on our 2020 Audi R8 Decennium. And as you guys seen in the previous video, we finally did our very first test drive, 1200 horsepower all-wheel drive twin turbo R8 right here, which is just insanely fast, out of this world right here. We only got like into third gear, and it was like losing traction in third gear, which is just crazy. But the crazy thing on top of all this is B-Rogue actually reached back out to us and said we were probably not even in the proper drive mode, and it could probably put down even more power, more traction if we just adjust a few things somehow on the steering wheel, dude.
That is just crazy right there, because that was just crazy fast. But apparently there's a few modes that you can switch around and actually put the traction to the floor.
Make it even faster, which it's already super scary. But you know what? We'll jump on a phone call and maybe we'll adjust a few things. Maybe we'll even do some more test ripping a little bit later.
You got me excited, man.
That's what I'm talking about right there. But right now, the very first thing that we want to do is actually jump back into the interior, because we've got to find that SRS module and we got to ship that sucker out along with our seat belts, because while that's getting worked on, you know, we want to go ahead and have that ready to get put back in. That way we can complete that interior right there. And then after that's all said and done, we're going to move on to the next thing, which is going to be probably buffing this fresh paint right here. So getting that SRS module out is going to be super quick, and then buffing is going to take a good bit of time. But the reason why we want to start buffing is because we finally got our clear wrap right here, the matte finish Expel, which this stuff is going to be probably pretty tough to install, but it's going to look dang good.
Dude, it's going to look dang good. Finally going to start matching up with the rest of the car, and it's going to look sick.
Yeah, dude. I just want to give it a shot to see how it's going to go, to see if we can actually tackle this task.
We will.
Dude.
We'll definitely tackle it.
But
dude,
we got a lot of exciting things, dude. Now that we actually did our very first test drive, this build just got a lot more exciting. So our main focus is to just basically just complete this thing as soon as possible. That way we can take it to the drag strip, maybe find a track, maybe just do some more testing. Man, this car is just going to be crazy,
dude, just driving it all the way around, like whenever it's finished, is just going to be a super fun experience.
Exactly.
Dude.
And then we got a few other special touches that we're going to throw at it here in the really near future. But as of right now, let's just focus on that SRS module, and then we'll just go from there. Alrighty guys, we were finally able to find that SRS module, which was tucked away pretty deep in that center console over there. Took actually a little bit longer than we expected, but you know what? We found it, and we actually packaged it up along with our seat belts. Already shipped that sucker off to Safety Restore. They should have that done in a couple of weeks, probably 2 weeks max. But we ended up actually putting that interior back together. That way it's not like all over the place and we just don't lose any nuts or bolts or any of the trim pieces get damaged. So we are done with that interior. Now we're gonna move on to this quarter panel right here. And although this sucker may look nice and shiny and sparkly, it's a little bit dusty right now, but it's pretty flawless. But there is a little bit of trash. What would you call that? Just
trash, honestly.
Just trash, really. Just, you know, just little
particles, dude.
Particles that got into this clear coat. And once you install this stuff right here, and if you don't buff it, you're definitely gonna see it behind that matte finish right there. So we definitely want to buff it down and get it nice and sharp. And the main thing is to actually get rid of swirls as well. So we're going to buff it and do the swirl mark remover as well. So basically buff and polish,
yeah,
right?
buff and polish. Just get it as slick as possible. That way it makes applying the XPEL stuff a lot easier.
Yep, and we're going to probably be using a 2000 grit to sand this down. We're not going to go too crazy, or is it 2000 and then you go up and up and up, right?
Yeah, it's 2,000, 2,500, and then 3,000 is like a finishing one.
Yes.
You can go up to 4,000, but we'll see how it does.
Exactly. So I say we go ahead, find all of our materials and supplies for buffing and polishing, and hopefully get this sucker looking right. All right, so look at that quarter panel right there. It was color sanded, buffed, and polished, and it is looking mighty fine, and it's just shining, dude. That clear coat really just went smooth, and the main goal was to actually get out all that little trash that was in it, and also we found out there was a bunch of fish eyes in it as well, which, how do even fish eyes happen, dude?
I don't know, man, but luckily they weren't too deep in, and we were just color sanding a little bit longer, and dude, I can just record you through this thing. It's so, like, shiny, dude.
Go ahead and record. And right now, this sucker is basically ready to be wrapped with that matte finish. And we bought $2,000 worth of finish. I think it's like 50 by 60. I think it's made to wrap our whole entire car. So we definitely got room for mistakes, error.
We definitely got room for error. I mean, we're no professionals. You guys know that we messed up a few times. But with clear wrap, it usually tends to be easier than regular, like, wrap,
really?
You know?
I remember we actually did a clear bra on a Camaro ZL1 front bumper, and we just couldn't, we couldn't just tackle it for the life of us. But I think after a while, we ordered another one maybe, and I think we actually ended up getting it down.
Yeah, getting it down. After a few tries, you can kind of get it down.
That's right. But I don't think we're going to wrap this tonight because it's already super late. It's like already, let me see what time it is. 6:57, 7 o'clock, man. We work our life away, don't we?
Dude, we've been working all day.
We love you guys. We love you guys. That's why we do it, and we enjoy what we do.
And we're just trying to get this thing on the road as soon as possible.
What's that ruckus back there, dude?
Let's go check it out right here. There we go.
But anyways, what we're going to probably do is set this aside, and we'll probably attempt either, are we going to keep on buffing, or should we try to just at least attempt wrapping this quarter panel right here and just giving it a try and see what it looks like?
Wrapping this quarter panel will be probably the first thing we do before we move on to anything. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But as of right now, you know what? It's already dinner time, dude. You know what I mean? And we like to cook. We like to eat. So we might as well just like put the 2 and 2 together and take you guys along with us and show you guys what we're about to whip up. What do you think?
Dude, I say we go get probably some, what do you get, seafood or what?
I'm a seafood type of guy,
I'm a steak kind of guy, but I like to switch it. I'm all kind of food type of guy.
I eat any type of food. I'm not picky with food, but let me ask you guys, do you guys want to come along with us? Yes? Come on. We're going to probably go to the Whole Foods and see their fresh food section. They got meats, they got like seafood and everything. I think it'd just be cool to take you guys along with us. Plus, we actually got to take care of something up on the mountain. I don't know if we should mention this, but there's actually been some sort of like, what would you call it? What's the word for
pest.
It? A pest.
Yes, sir.
There's a pest up there that ate some chickens, right?
Yep. And then on top of that, it's like, I think it's like rubbishing through the trash and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's causing a bunch of ruckus up there. And this pest is actually, I think, allowed to get
exterminated.
Exterminated, you know.
You got that right.
So
Use your words properly.
We might have to do this. I don't know if we will, if it'll even come out there tonight, but we're gonna main thing is to go out there and just eat. So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna probably jump into the shower, and then we're gonna probably change the clothes. Although I love this hoodie right
I'm
here.
just gonna wear what I got.
You're gonna just wear what you got, but
Yeah.
you're gonna probably shower up in the mountain. But anyways, let's just go ahead, head to the store first off, and see what they got, and then we'll cook some food. Alrighty guys, so it is the next day, and last night we had a good old-fashioned dinner. So it is the next day, and last night we had our good old dinner, and actually, woo! So it is the next day, and last night we had a good old dinner. We had this, Hold up. Did a coyote bite you? Last night we had a mighty fine dinner, dude.
Good dinner, man. We had the shrimp, those big old shrimp, which was delicious, man. And also we had some salmon, some dill pickle salmon, dude.
Not dill pickle. It was dill flavored.
Oh, that
the
dill,
plant.
the plant. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. And then we had what was it?
Everything bagel?
Everything bagel salmon. That's supposed to be
Flavored
on the
salmon.
bagel, dude. What was going on? But anyways, they were pretty dang good. The shrimp, though, were probably the best.
Yeah, we had
out
some
of
Old
everything.
Bay on that, and also we
Sir.
went ahead and picked up some sandwich making supplies.
Yep, and we got some salsa there, which the salsa was on point. Then also some pickles and stuff like that. I mean, some pretty good stuff there. But you know what? That place is expensive, man.
Dude.
Whole Foods
It is.
probably the most expensive store ever, dude.
But you know what? It is pretty expensive to actually eat healthy, which is crazy because
Yeah,
they should make the healthy stuff the
cheaper stuff. That's crazy. Yeah, so that's what people say it all the time. It's expensive to eat healthy, and I guess that's a good organic healthy store is Whole Foods. You know what I
It
mean?
is. You could go to the.
You go to the Aldi, man.
Aldi or
They give
whatever.
you $10 and you get a whole cart of stuff over there, dude.
That's very true right there. But anyways, last night amazing dinner. Didn't get that coyote either. That sucker didn't come out.
Didn't come out, man. I guess they only come out on sunset and sunrise, so I guess it was too late, but we'll figure that out
Lucky
later.
man. I would have did a John Cena on him, dude. Made him disappear.
Anything,
Throw an elbow at him.
It does come up straight to the door. Like, you guys don't know, this coyote actually took all my dog's toys.
Oh, he's going down.
Oh, it's crazy. I never knew coyotes take toys, but I guess it takes toys away. So
You
we
got a video actually of that, right?
Of
On your-
taking the dog's toys, which is crazy.
We
Just
might-
ran up. I had a $20 frisbee, a Nerf one, a super cool one. Just bought it, ran up in the middle of the night, took it, and took off.
But anyways, that's besides the point. We're gonna go ahead and move on to actually wrapping this quarter pan.
Yes,
It looks
sir.
so good right there, but we're gonna give it a shot, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna give it a shot. We got some supplies right there, some squeegees and whatnot, knives and stuff like that, and also the Expel is right there. And the only thing that we have to make is some slip solution, which is like some baby soap and shampoo, and mix it up with water, and some tack solution. And once we get that made, we're gonna go ahead and prep this quarter panel and hopefully start slapping it on.
Dang, son, that sucker looks good, dude.
It does a little bit, dude.
From right here on up, but down here was an absolute disaster right there, dude.
I don't know what happened, man. We tried everything. I mean, from here on down, it was beautiful. Everything was going super smoothly, just getting it all down nice and straight, flattening it out. And then once we got to this little curve right here, it just would not flex for some reason. Maybe it's just too cold. You know
That's
what
true.
I mean?
The weather or the conditions, like the air and everything, has a lot to do with it. And another thing is the slip solution and the tack solution. I think we mixed those suckers wrong.
Yeah,
dude.
I think I might have put a little bit too much like soap inside the slip solution, and it was probably just not because it wouldn't stick. We even sprayed some of the tack solution, and we even mixed a little bit more alcohol, trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, it just didn't work. So we're probably gonna have to do some better mix ratios. That way we can get this down. But for the most part, dude, that actually came out nice. It matches perfectly with the original one over here, and it's just a nice flow, dude.
Yep, it's just down over here. I think we're supposed to start with the curve, I believe so, or something like that, or work like that way to that way.
Or maybe start in the middle or something like that. We're gonna have to watch a few more videos, and I mean, let us know. There's probably a few rappers out there that do this for a living. Drop some tips down below, dude.
That's true, yeah. This definitely was a test run right here. You know, it was a fail, but you know what? It leads you one step closer to success. You know what I mean?
Got that right. I mean, this is just a practice run right
That's
now.
right.
Dude.
You can't just confuse one fail with the, you know.
Be a quote master.
I don't know, man. There was a quote I was thinking of. I couldn't think of it off the top of my head. but anyways, that we're going to probably set aside because that took a long bit of time. That probably took like 2 hours to do right there. We're going to unwrap it in the next one, right?
Unwrap it. We'll definitely redo it, and then we'll probably end up buffing the rest of this stuff and get it 100%. But we want to, should we pop out that one thing?
Right there. It's in that box.
That box over here?
Hey, that quote that I was thinking of is never confuse a single defeat with a final defeat.
We're not defeated yet, dude. But this right here is a VF Engineering supercharger, man.
No, why would we need that? We got two twin turbskis on this. We got something that's almost just as epic as perhaps a supercharger. You know what I mean?
This is just something super epic. This is going to make this car stand out from the crowd right here of the rest of the R8s that are going on. And we did notice that we needed new side vents over here, so go ahead and say it, man. What do you think this is, dude?
I thought we were going to roll a little bit of B-roll is what I thought.
Let's do it, man.
Look at that right there, guys. Look how much more air this thing can just grab and scoop and just breathe, which that twin turbo definitely needs every bit of that extra space right there that allows it to scoop air. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's just crazy. And the thing is, it actually makes the car look a lot more aggressive, dude. It just like protrudes. And this is actually like what they actually use on the Audi R8 race cars, what they race in races, dude.
Hey, it makes a lot of sense right there. And I love the carbon weave. It matches the original weave right there. That right there is from VF Engineering. We're definitely going to leave their link down below if you want to make your R8 look super aggressive. And also they offer a bunch of other stuff. Of course, their supercharger for Lamborghinis, Huracans, R8s and all that good
all
stuff.
All the V10s.
Right, exactly, man. But that right there is definitely gonna make this car look so much more better. But that's gonna be pretty much it for today's video. In the next one, we're definitely gonna give this another shot, and there's probably gonna be a lot more test driving that we're gonna do because unfortunately today is Saturday. We weren't able to actually get to figuring out the drive modes on this car. But you know what? Stay tuned for the next one to see if we do some more ripping and add some more power to this car. We're not adding the power.
If we're just gonna put E85, we will.
That's true, actually. So we will be adding more power to this car, but make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And also, if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at goonzquad. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.